We back at it again, y'all. Greetings, brethren and sisters of the realm. A bunch of fools podcast back at it again. You know the vibes for me. We got Dan the man on this side.
What up?
Michael G on this side. What's going on, y'all? How we feeling?
You feeling happy? I can't complain.
I can't complain, but I won't. Life is crazy, bro.
Before we let you monologue or whatever. Go ahead, Mike. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm making this a slogan now. 'Cause I really do like saying it. Yo, we back with the gang, man.
Man.
We back with the gang.
Gangy.
It's a core week. You know what I mean? No guests, but it's
what
all
you mean? It's the trio back at it, bro. The Three Musketeers.
The core week is a core week.
The original Power Rangers.
You said cold week.
No, core.
The original Power Rangers, but we back.
Power Rangers, bro. Gangsta.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Power Ranger sidebar growing up? Like,
honestly, God, I was a nerd. I watched all of them. All of them.
Jesus.
My favorite one, at least I think our old friend Matthew, me and him had this conversation many times. We classified them. We had like the most original one, the one that had the best transformations. But I think my favorite one was like Jungle Fury.
Okay.
What was that?
With the animals, and they had like
sunglasses,
the visors.
Oh yes.
They had like the visors or whatever.
Was that the one that was on Nickelodeon in like 2011?
Yeah.
That was a good
right.
one. That was my favorite one too. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all watching this? Y'all know we're a bunch of fools. We're also a bunch of nerds here. So hey,
facts.
Don't feel it's a safe space. You know what I mean? Let us know what your favorite Power Ranger
was. Mine was pink and yellow because they was the only shorties. You know the vibes.
I messed with
and the green.
The green. Which series was it? Where homie he was washing his own team for like 3 episodes.
That was
straight.
the first one. Tommy.
No. Like the name of the series.
Mighty Morphin.
Yeah. Rest in peace to that legend. And I liked Samurai before he got cheesy. Like. It was cool up until everybody was getting the Shogun mode. Like, all due respect,
that's the yellow, one I fucked with.
The yellow Ranger with the Shogun mode. Come on now, Cap.
That was
Cap. She didn't have no symbol power. Get that out of here, bro.
But he was there for friendship, bro. He was there to keep the team together.
Friendship don't win a fight. What?
Yo,
these monsters, these Nightlock are invading our world.
What is up with people and not appreciating friendship as a major theme, bro?
When these pills,
I remember the name Nightlock.
I remember his name, Master Xandri. Bro. Sun came through, turned the sky tonight. I'm being a full nerd. Turned the sky tonight, and niggas was like, "Oh, he's here for real." The Red Ranger, he thought he was the shit. Sun did the symbol power. Bro, Master Xandri, bro, get this out of here. Phew. And one sweep, all of them is dead. What is friendship doing for
you? All right, we got to go, Bob. Before my last thing on this, though. Yo, I always hated, because this is also real life, too. Yo, these monsters, creatures, they always wash them the first time they met them. So they also, sometimes as a group, sometimes individually, they say, yo, let me just get the gang or run up on them real quick. It like be like 5 to 6 or 10 versus 1. I'm like,
it was very cheesy. Yeah,
it really was.
They never ran
but
the
that
ones.
Samurai one was actually pretty good, though.
They didn't run the ones.
They didn't run runs, no. But that's the point, though. Like, you're not gonna run up on my shit and think I'm alone. Like, I got people waiting for you. You know what I mean? Like,
not
sounds like we in the hood now.
Imagine you get caught lacking like that, though.
I mean, that's your fault, not mine. You know
True.
Don't think shit is sweet. Exactly. Don't think shit is sweet. Like, and a lot of people, and this is in general, walk around thinking that the person you knew X amount of years ago is the same personality. Nah, bro. You will get into some shit.
Don't be naive.
Don't be naive. Yeah.
Speaking of naivety, goddammit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's get into it. You've been sitting on this. What happened this week? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Guys, we shouldn't trust business people, man. I'm so sorry. It's crazy being in New York, bro. I really do feel like you have to, if you don't have a hustle mindset, bro, like you could really fall on the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all already know I said last week how I lost my job and shit, gangster, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm here still trying to hustle and find me a new one. But every single once in a while, I'll be thinking like, because I had really trusted my manager, and I'm not saying that we should trust. I'm naive, folks. What can I say?
No,
it's just I really did trust homeboy, and then for people to turn around
to throw you under the bus.
And they're the same people who would look at you and be like, oh, businesses are fucked up for firing people like on the drop of a hat, and then you still have to take 2 weeks and put your 2 weeks in and still fire you simultaneously.
It's also what we had said. I'm gonna let you go, Mike, in a second, but like, bro, you don't give me 2 weeks when you fire me. You see how he just came out of nowhere, like, yeah, let me get your shirt, your keys, your badge,
and it's hypocritical.
And they want 2 weeks. Like, I'm not giving you 2 weeks to prep. Like,
Imagine.
I'm giving you to the next pay gap, and then I'm out. Like, I'm not giving you 2 weeks, whether that's 4 days
I should have been
or
on
the
that
full
timing.
14 days. It is what it is. We not doing this, bro.
Dead ass. But sometimes you overestimate your value as a person too. You know,
it's
you
not.
really think
It's
niggas
not.
need
You overestimated yourself. I think it's more so they undervalued you, because it's also like what I had said last episode. It's not about the hours that are presented, it's the quality of work. Because I'm pretty sure they could replace you with some younger, hungrier model or whatever, like, person. But, like, if that person is messing up and is ruining what they had going on, and you had a system with them, yeah, okay, you might have been late once or twice, or yeah, you know what I mean, situation might have popped up, but it's about your quality of work versus, like, your legitimate, you know what I mean, like.
And I think my biggest problem is that naivety shouldn't be something that one should have to, like, learn a lesson over. I feel like naivety is innocence, right? I don't understand why something like that
You
would
lost
be
me
a
there,
reason.
fam.
Yeah,
You lost me here.
I'm not gonna hold you.
You gotta
Yeah.
learn.
You do have to learn, because naivety will have you walking right into the fox den. Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you,
gotta-
have, like, ignorance
gotta-
coupled with it, I guess. But,
Nah,
like,
sometimes you really do be a genuine person, and you really look at people and you think, like, oh, this is great. And no matter how well you put your foot forward, they just do some snake stuff to you. And then it's like I was telling you on the side, that'll change you. And then when they finally see that change and that anger and that reaction, all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're not who you used to be, or oh, you wildin', there's no reason for you to act like that. And it's like, when I was nice, when I genuinely put my best foot forward, you didn't respect me. You thought I was a punk. You thought you could just get over on me. Like, I'm speaking from experience. Like, this, no disrespect, this ain't even for y'all. This is me getting this off my chest. But when you start to act like a asshole or a savage, or you just start saying whatever that comes to mind without any thought of consequence, because at this point, I'm so numb to it. It's like, I don't care. Like, you're going to threaten to punch me. You're going to threaten to... Shut up. You ain't going to do shit. You know what I mean? And then they look at you like, yo, you bugging. Yo, you this, yo, you that. Where were you? Where were you in particular? Who the people who are judging me when they were doing this crazy stuff to me? They didn't tell you that, though, right? They gave you the sweet side of the story. Oh, things were great. Things were fine. And then he just started bugging one day. Does that make sense?
it doesn't.
That don't make sense.
People like to claim that you're crazy, but you
fair enough.
reacted.
There are some people who do trip out like that, who crash out and fall from grace like that. But for the most part, there are people who are genuinely, like, ecstatic, happy to be around, you know what I mean?
Put their best foot forward.
Put your best foot forward, actually wanted to be around and about, and then people do some weirdo shit, and it stockpile, and it add on, and then finally it's just like, yo, bro, I can't do this no more. Like, I can't sit in private and be mad. I can't sit in private and cry or punch holes in my wall and have my parents looking at me like, yo, bro, why is my... You know what I mean? Why is my crib all Swiss cheesed up? You know what I mean? Because
A trip to Home Depot.
yeah, a trip to Home Depot every once in a while. Like, bro, what is going on? And to that point, I will say therapy is a good option.
True, and meditation too.
Yeah, but therapy, because we got a lot of people who are, I don't want to say broken, but hurt, boy. Like, y'all need to talk that jank out, bro. Y'all need somebody.
Because if you let it fester, bro,
y'all need Jesus. Y'all need something.
That's how, like, cancerous shit is formed.
That liquor and that trying to party away, it's not happening.
You have people like me, and I jokingly say this a lot. I've done therapy. I'll say, but I would joke say, yo, black people don't do therapy. Black men don't do therapy.
We don't. We should.
You guys should.
We
real,
don't.
yeah.
Like, it was great. Like, I remember my therapist by name, Dr. Richard Sloves. If you're still alive, shout out you, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure if he's
he worked wonders.
Shut up. But bro, like, if he's alive or not, he got to be pushing like 85. Like, he was an older black guy, but he was solid. He was really solid. Like, he'd really sit there, and it didn't feel like therapy, weirdly enough. It felt like, you know, when you just like talking to someone random, but that vibe is there, so you going and going and going and going. It felt like that.
You think it felt like that because he was the same skin tone as you?
Honestly, that's a possibility, because I I can't see myself opening up to a white person the way I did with him.
I did actually have a white therapist one time, so I can genuinely say that it do feel different.
It feels different. Does it feel like different, good, or like different? Just like it
feels
own
like
thing?
There's a barrier. Like I'm talking to somebody who would never really get it.
They can't relate. I was gonna go there. Is it possible that it's because they can't relate to you?
Like, they definitely can, especially if it's a person who's the opposite race and the opposite gender. My therapist at the time was a white man. So
okay,
definitely.
That's another thing.
That's a huge mismatch.
But for me, like it was such a weird thing. I had my therapist, my first one, was a white female.
Okay,
but that was during my, I don't know, around 10th, 11th year in high school. When I needed a therapist. Okay. I fully admit that I was going through shit.
Okay,
but like, she helped. But I think it's because I don't know. 'Cause I was born around, I was raised around females in my entire life. I'm probably the only male in my. I have my mom, my sisters, my auntie. I'm my only male, so I always resonate with females more. So I think that, and because of that experience, the white therapist, no matter what race she was a female, kind of helped me open up and stuff. It was a white male, and I probably wouldn't be able to do it.
I understand. It is.
So it might be a case by case basis for real.
I mean,
yeah,
that's what therapy is supposed to be. It's supposed to be case by case.
My situation was a bit different because my circle had mostly women, my mother and her sisters, but I always had my dad and my cousin Patrick. Like, in terms of like siblings, he would be a very close thing to a sibling. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of moments I was telling you on the train where it's just like, yo, get out my room, leave me alone. But like, he was the protector, he was the second parent, he was the provider, he was like the brother, you know what I mean? He'd give that advice. He'd be like, okay, you messing up here, or like, if you're so smart, why don't you do this? Like, why you got people talking to you about this and fix up on this? So you know what I mean? So it does work out. But for me, I think it was just like when you're the only one, like the only child, and then you constantly being told like, you have to succeed, you have to this, you have to that. It's all on you. You're the end game. You're the this, you're the that. Yes, I know that, and yes, I'm putting my best foot forward because I'm not in like no gang life, and I don't really see a point to that. All due respect,
it's corny.
It is corny, but that's a whole different.
That's a whole different.
Yeah. But it's also like you still do feel that pressure because like there's certain things that go on in school or go on like in social situations that it's like even if you kind of want to open up about, they're not going to fully understand because the times aren't the same. Like, and it's not to say they're giving you bad advice. It's more so that perspective isn't really, I don't know, it's not hitting like the way it should.
All right. So my bad, but this is just us three. For those who have done therapy, let us know. Did it work for you? And for those who have had multiple therapists of different race, gender, please let us know.
Should you feel vulnerable enough to? Because I know there's some people who aren't. So like, if you feel vulnerable enough to, you could keep it light and simple. Like, how did therapy work for you and whatnot? But yeah, back to your main story.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was actually going to relate to, you being the only child and how I think that being the only child is kind of similar to the eldest sibling. Only in the sense of the only difference is that with the eldest sibling, you have to look out for, at least me, I'm the eldest of three, got to look out for your youngest siblings, and you're probably not going to want them to go through the same things that you went through. But the idea of your parents putting like that type of responsibility on you to be a certain type of way, and it doesn't matter how you do it, you could put your best foot forward, but it might not ever be good enough because they only see you a certain type of way. And then having to find a therapist out of that too. I'm relating back to the whole therapist thing because sometimes, at least for me, it was like I tried so many different therapists, from black women, white women, white men, black men, Asian people. And bro, I'm telling you, I would be talking to them, bro. And it's like I would be therapizing myself because
that's different. Yeah, I didn't want to acknowledge it. Continue.
No, because it's like, for example, there was this one Russian therapist that I had. Nice white lady. I fuck with the Russian people. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. They language type fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
You're strong.
Bro,
you can make it through. In Russia, I was physicist. In America, I clean toilets.
Stuff, baby.
Bro, we moving right. You're not, bro. Come on. You should have.
Listen, man. If they can just go in the ice water with the bottle of vodka in their hand and come out just chilling out.
Yo, Russians use vodka for warmth. Stop drinking it for fun, you dorks, bro. It's literally a crime to steal their furry hat while they're drinking vodka. Be better, bro. Do better, bro.
Imagine. Now you could, bro. It's just so like I was telling her basically my whole, and it was one session. The lady immediately was like, "Yeah, you might have bipolar disorder," and
women
then she
are not for women.
and she just wrote that down. Proceeded to diagnose me with some medication that gonna fuck up my heart. I was like, this messes up your heart.
Blonde, right?
She was a brunette.
That's crazy.
With salt and pepper hair. She was like,
I'm sorry.
Did she have blue eyes? Why
are we building a Russian right now? This ain't builder there. What's going on?
Yo, honestly, it was online, so I ain't even peep for real.
Yeah.
But it's just like the fact that like
it was a Zoom call.
Yeah, it was a Zoom call. A lot of them was through Zoom calls.
Why.
Yeah, because after I got kicked out, that's where I was really like trying to like figure out
Respect.
like what I'm saying. But I was going through different therapists. I'm here trying to figure out what's for me, and I'm the one telling niggas what's for me.
I think the IRL. I mean, then again, Russian no, but like the IRL would have been better. Nah. Certain people,
yo,
come on now.
Nah, the white guy was in person, and the black lady was also in person, but she was a Christian woman.
I had a white guy once, but I can't call his name. I can't tell you anything. Like he was some old, bald, white, creepy looking dude. Like low key, like yeah. I remember I was just like no, and then you know what I mean. But hey, if it works for you, it works for you.
That ass. And sometimes even the black, like if you guys don't. Like, I don't know if, for me, the Christian lady that I had, the Christian therapist that I had, she was trying to tell me to go find God.
Okay, but was it one of those, like, I want to be careful how I say it, but like,
born again Christian?
One of them, like, Bible thumpers, like, they make everything that isn't in their
I wouldn't have thought so.
Or, like...
But after she started talking, I would say, yeah. Because when you first go in there, she seemed like she had her shit together. The accolades was there. She was smart. She was, using logic. And then I start speaking on things about my circumstance. I was raised Rastafari and stuff like that. And she's just like, yeah, bro, it seems to me like you just got to find the Lord.
People like that use God like he's some sort of like tool to hammer their own points across. Mm-hmm. And it's like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not going to get into the religion, but
of course it's right.
Bro, God is not like a hammer or a saw or a wrench, my boy. Like, that's not... No, you're not going to use him for what specific, you know what I mean? It's all or nothing with him. And he gives you the opportunity, the chance to like, okay, this is what you said you wanted. Mm-hmm. You wanted to, you know what I mean? Be a part of the team. Let's see what you were made of. And
I have a question for y'all.
What's going on?
All right. So we acknowledge that even though I'm kind of reluctant about saying like therapy is needed for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Therapy is needed, bro.
Especially for our people.
Yeah. Therapy is needed.
There are people with higher classes than us. Do you think like celebrities get therapy? And like, cause there's a lot of shit been going on in the news like the past week or two.
Oh, of course they get therapy.
I think they do, but a lot of them don't genuinely get that therapy they need. What I mean by that is, I feel like some of their doctors look at them as a dollar sign rather than a human. And then it's not until they crash out or they flame out or they're on the news for like the craziest things, then everybody wants to be that like sob story and in the shade room comments like, oh my God, I didn't expect that, or oh my God, praying for them, or this is crazy. And it's like, nah, like these are humans too.
What I just thought about, as good as therapy is, you know what the opposite therapy is to me? The shade room. The shade room is detrimental.
No, shade room does do its damage. It's detrimental to the culture, but there are a few moments where like the comedy and like the praise they bring forth for people who are like floating under the radar does something, you know what I mean? Because they're, especially like during the lockdown, I'll give Shade Room some credit, like the memes and like the calendar of the year with like every crazy thing that happened per month, greatest thing they ever birthed. Stupid as hell, but like it's those moments where you can laugh. Bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like your life might be hectic, but we all on this internet having a laugh, and it's not like really something crazy. So sometimes that's needed. Like sometimes that's needed. But yeah, Shade Room can get crazy pretty quick too.
Yeah, like literally, you guys. What I found funny enough was again, this week a lot of shit happened. Have y'all kept up with it? Apparently, I'm using words allegedly and apparently because I don't know if it's true or not.
Right.
Did he did the R word to his old girl Cassie,
and she's suing him for like 30 minutes.
Yes. Now again, I don't know if it's true or not. They will have their day in court. But I remember like about 10 minutes after the Shade Room posted that, they also posted another. They didn't post. They shared another thing, another link to another site saying, What's the guy's name? Kid Cudi basically verified the accusation. I'm like, what?
I will say this. I'm not gonna speak on that word. I will say that I hope
Wait, on what,
justice.
rape?
Nah, I'm not gonna get.
Oh,
I will say I hope justice prevail. I don't know what that might look like because this is from a decade ago. I did read that in both.
Yeah, 10 years
but
ago.
I do hope justice is served. But I will say, if we're gonna be honest, we got to give 50 Cent and Wendy Williams props. They've been warning people. They've been telling people like, "Yo, this man Diddy is wild." And all due respect, like 50
He do
fully
look like a
spoke
wild
on.
guy.
Bro, 50 dead spoken. Like, yo, I'm not letting no man take me shopping. Like, once Diddy was trying to take him shopping and trying to dress him and rub up on it, bro, come on now. Like,
excuse me?
Diddy?
Muffle Diddy?
Yeah, Diddy be
a little spicy.
I don't know what's up with him. I'm not going to get into it, but I will say that, like, that type of behavior is unacceptable. And that's where I'll leave it. Like, nah, bro. Like, you're bugging. Like,
you know what's an interesting question, though, is that, okay, forgive me if I'm a little uncultured, but other than the new album Love, what other album has Diddy produced that made him stay relevant all those years?
Biggie's entire catalog.
Remember like a few years ago,
Biggie Smalls
that died in the 90s?
Yeah.
He kept relevant all those years after that?
Here's my take on it. This is me speaking on this. Biggie was about to leave Diddy's company, Bad Boys, and start his own thing. Mm-hmm. The Commission, I think it was going to be called, something like that. And I think Diddy, I don't want to say set him up, but like something happened. Biggie dies prematurely. And remember, all those masters are under him. All of those are under him. Like, it's to the point where, forget money. Since then, we've never seen Diddy and Biggie's mom in the same place. And this is somebody who was like, you was buddy and real close with him. And you ain't check up on his mom. We never see you with his mom. Nothing, not once since then, bro. In no public or private setting. Nobody has a story of you like, oh yeah, Diddy went to check up on Miss Wallace today. Or like, yo, he sent like something for Christmas type of thing. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so
then it's like,
I think he really do be out here.
He has something to get involved with that,
bro.
Yeah, because he's
got money and reach, bro. He protected his investment, which is crazy to say it like that. But
there's also there's many other issues with like Diddy the fact that he owns a lot of masters. People trying to get it back.
He just gave him back because they looking into him.
Yeah,
like the police just opened another situation. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
I think he's an example of like a lot of these billionaires. Like, yeah, they have a lot of dirt that be like conveniently tucked away, and I think it's like one of those moments where it's like when one go down, he be like, if y'all spare me, I could blow up on this person, and then it causes a domino effect.
That's how I feel. I'm pretty sure y'all have experience.
This is America. Like,
all have experiences. Y'all was a group of people. Shit hits the fan basically. Quickly. And now, like saying because nobody wants to go. It's like saying nobody wants to run the ones anymore. People don't want to go down by themselves.
No, they don't.
They say, if I'm going down,
I'm taking these people with me.
Or in better situations for the hood, for example. If let's say, if my girl is supposed to go to my phone, exposed to me for cheating, and you guys had if you would just know my phone's right here, you're my bro. You're supposed to, it's just kind of keep a lookout for me a little bit, saying because if you know I do shit, but you let my girl go through the phone,
right?
I say, nah, you ain't my man for that. Cause you like I see her going through my phone and you ain't doing shit.
I'll take it a step further. Like
I was speaking about this last you cheating.
So Michael,
we had a friend. He was a very good friend of mine during high school. I'm gonna call him Sam. Okay. I remember Sam. We were at Sam's crib, and we're gonna say Q decides to go through Sam's phone while we're all hanging out at Sam's crib and show Sam's girl at the time like all of Sam's dirt. And I'm not making excuses for Sam because Sam was in the wrong, but it's like you trying to show his dirt and try to take him down because eyes was on you because Q was doing his dirt with his girl at the time, who was another one of our friends. And it was one of those moments where it's like, oh, what I'm doing is not so bad because look at what Sam has been doing. Yeah. Come to find out, basically, Q, as greedy as this man was, wanted what Sam had in the moment. And honestly, I remember Sam's girl, she basically told Q, it'll never be you. Like, bro,
You ain't in line.
You ain't him. Like you ain't in line at
Wow.
all. It'll never be you. Like
That must have hurt his ego crazy.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was standing there and I was being quite instigatory with the laugh.
Of course
and
you were, Dan. Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less.
No, but
That's crazy.
that's all it really is. People don't like going down by themselves. They say
They don't.
if I'm
It's screaming
Yeah.
pussy. Because
nah,
No, it's feminine energy to
Yeah.
an extent. Facts. For real.
I didn't say that, but
No,
yeah.
it is feminine energy. It is. That is some bitch shit. Let's call it what it is, bro. That is some women's stuff, bro. Like,
I mean, okay, I guess I can see
Seriously?
where you coming from, but I just don't act that way, so I'm not really
no,
relating to
okay,
the
not
feminine
you
energy part.
directly, but as men, that's what you do. As a
Yeah.
man, you really sit there and you're just like,
Plotting on the next man because shit ain't going your way.
how you get his password? Why would you do that? You're in his crib, mind you. We're in Sam's
Yeah.
crib,
Mm-hmm.
playing Sam's video games, eating Sam's good food. Like, you know what I mean? And this is what you do.
This
Like,
is what you do,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? That
it's like-
dirt is crazy, bro.
Or because
all
you
due
also wanted
respect.
to shorty too, like
Yeah, and it's like you have what you had was a nice buffet of a woman. I'm not, you know what I mean? Let's leave it at that. Like, yeah, you had a good one. Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong
Mm-hmm.
with you? You're just being greedy.
heavy on it.
This is that greed God was talking about in the Bible. Look at you.
Terrible.
Sick.
And now you gotta face the plague, gangster.
Mhm,
I'm sorry.
mhm.
I don't know if I have a story that relates completely to that, to be honest with you, because, well, I mean, there was this one time, though, I'm not gonna lie, last week right before I had got fired, I came home, I was on the phone with y'all, and I was staying at my man's crib, and my man's got some homies, and homie got baby mama, him and the baby mama arguing.
don't touch that situation.
It's,
No, well, we can keep it
Yeah,
general.
I'm saying go, but I'm saying in general.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, go ahead,
If you
continue.
know the baby mom in LA,
you don't gotta say no names.
don't
no,
gotta
no,
say
no,
that.
I'm not
Yeah.
mentioning no names.
Yeah,
I'm just
keep
saying
it
like they was
general.
arguing, and
Mhm.
essentially homeboy told baby mama friend after baby mama friend commented on his photo on Instagram. He like, yo, we should have went half on the baby for real, and like. The only reason why the shorty had commented under his photo is because shorty want what the baby mama got, not knowing that what she got is a nigga who's low-key fucked up.
And this is the baby mama's friend. You see why I said women ain't for women? Like, bro, she knows all the tea.
Mind
and,
you, that friend is low-key chopped, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. And the baby mama
you know
beautiful
what
as
it is.
fuck.
You know what,
I'm like,
we gonna-
damn.
We gonna address that in a second. But yo, you see what I'm saying? Like why do people covet what other people have, bro? This
Bro.
isn't for you.
Jealousy is a sin, bro.
God did not, bro. It doesn't matter what you want. God did not make this for you. He has something of His own plan for you. It could be big, it could be small, it could be whatever, but it's catered to you, bro. And y'all be sitting there like gremlins, rubbing your hands together, like yeah,
And
I'm
the
gonna get
worst
at that,
part-
and you never succeed. It's like I've never heard a successful story where it's
Ever.
like I've taken somebody's spot, or if it does happen, they end up in a worse situation than what they were in
Well,
before.
honestly, no, I do think it depends because I feel like it depends on like what the intention was when
not a friend.
when coveting.
not
You
a
know what
friend.
I'm saying? Like I don't know.
not a
It's not
friend.
a friend to that person, but maybe that
It's not a
person's
friend at all. You can't trust her. Period. You
No,
can't
that's
trust
true.
her. Period, bro.
You're
Hey,
not wrong.
because you know what it is. Let's be real.
Mm.
He has a whole kid with this girl, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they've been fucking for a while. They've been
minute,
together
bro,
for-
almost 8
So-
years.
So he knows all the other girls' secrets. That girl knows his girl's secrets because they talk. So he already knows her ins, her outs.
Mind you.
Yeah, he
They
knows
on the
her
other
pros
side
and
of the
cons.
country. So how the fuck you talking to shorties on the other side of the country like you can fly them out?
Bro,
And then on top of it, why are you watching shorty face so hard that you want her man
Bro.
and you're supposed to be her friend?
There's people-
And then the baby mama getting mad too at this nigga like
I saw something on Instagram a while ago that was like, y'all be venting to people who are happy I have problems.
Oh hell yeah!
That's exactly what this sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta be very careful
Who you tell your
vent
stuff
to,
to,
bro.
because you here thinking you got a confidant or you got a friend, and that person is literally, soon as you bang the phone, cloop, like
Chatting all your business.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They going
Man.
behind your back.
And then Shorty want to be like, oh, I don't want to blame husband. I'm like, bro, if you going to blame the nigga, blame her too. Because why she reaching out to him in the first place knowing that's your man?
bro.
Like, that's somebody that you
Wait,
deal with.
so the girl blamed him? I mean, she
Yeah,
already knew what she got into.
She was going to beat his ass
is
with
a
a
friend.
metal bat and
That's
a candle
All
and
I'm
a
hearing is
candle
messy,
thing, bro.
messy,
It
and
is
more
messy.
Bro,
It is-
toxic as
but,
fuck.
No, but
Wow.
there's a lesson there on a general level. It's,
Gangster.
you gotta be careful who you have
you
around
talk
and
to.
who you venting.
And you also gotta be careful who you having kids with, because how
Bro.
you gonna be mad at niggas doing nigga shit when he been doing the
But
same
you-
nigga shit for years?
But you know what it is? People just be diving in dick first and all that, and
yes,
not really
bro,
thinking
yes,
of like the
bro, and then they bring
consequences,
children in on the mix, bro, and then
and
the
kids
children.
are not pawns, bro. We said this, like,
Man,
yeah,
shit just be blowing me. It's like crabs in the barrel for real, bro.
Crabs in a barrel.
Yeah,
There's
bro,
crabs
just
in the
pulling
barrel,
niggas down,
pulling
bro.
each other down, yeah.
And and then now people get older. Like I'm gonna bring my pop into this too, because homeboy told me, I'm so serious, bro. Homeboy told me, he was like, because as I said, I'm not working, I gotta pay rent. I told him I ain't working, and he's like, I'm not gonna be able to do it for you. I've been paying rent my whole life. I'm not gonna really do that. And if you can't, then you have to move on. I'm pretty sure you got niggas out there that can help you, right? You good?
Jesus.
And what I wanted to bring that up because I feel like once crabs have been, crabs in the barrel, if crabs keep pulling you down over and over and over again, eventually you're gonna develop a shell. Eventually you're gonna become a tough motherfucker.
You ain't a crab though. You're his daughter.
No, not me. Other people in this man's life probably pulled him down constantly.
Still though,
I hear you, but remember, my moms ain't really do him right,
okay,
and I look
fair.
like my mother, so I know every time he see me.
That's not.
And I also remind him
fault.
of my grandma. I know it's not my
fault.
fault.
Genetics screwed me over.
But bro, I gotta do it.
Wow. I get what you mean. It's just it's a weird
I feel like
situation.
though after a certain point, like when niggas keep pulling you down, you can turn out to be a nigga like that, who even you can look at your own family and still not be able to help
I
them.
think is low-key what I was telling you, that America has a way of changing people.
You have one job.
America.
No, I didn't.
Now it happened to me too. You didn't see me earlier?
No.
I was like this. Yeah, it happened to me too.
At least it went to my hair and not on my clothes. I'm fine.
Yeah, but America has a way of
said.
changing you. If not physically, it's more so mentally is the way you move. Cause I was telling you, when I went back home with my pops, son was kicked up on the balcony, son was calm, had his cola in his hand, wind blowing, goats going crazy, chicken, whole 9 yards.
Peace,
but
bro.
up here, yeah, genuine people. Up here, it's bills, it's rent, it's this, it's that, it's car something. You know what I mean? So it does.
I feel like we gotta pick a struggle as Americans, bro. It's either we build a sense of community,
especially with the skin color. It's nothing to pick, bro. It's really pick up the baton,
sense of community,
bro.
I've said it many times. The biggest enemy to black people is the black people.
Deadass. Thank you, Michael.
We have no sense of community.
We don't, bro, and we need to. That's the only way shit's really gonna work, because the bills in America ain't gonna stop getting paid.
It's not even that. It's just something tragic happens. We queue up on social media together for 3-4 hours. Then somebody does some dumb shit, and then it just breaks down into who was right, whose side of what was correct, and then
it's not even about all that.
You know where I seen it? It was shortly after George Floyd. We had it. We had white America in a headlock, bro. We had it. I remember. It was raiding them ice boxes for George Floyd. I remember those lives, bro.
Wait, that was 2019, right?
2020. This was during the lockdown.
This was during the
lockdown. This was during.
Why did I think George Floyd was before lockdown?
This because everybody was supposed to be at home, but everybody is raiding the stores. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
Because a lot of people were at home.
I never said that, to be honest.
We had America in a headlock, bro. They were listening for once, because we wasn't really stealing. We was burning the stuff down. We was like, yo, bro, fuck this. If we can't have it, you can't have it.
Gangster.
Yeah, bro.
We got to get back on that timing,
I forgot what happened. I think some celebrity did something stupid, and all of that fizzled out. And I was just like, wow. And then back to your point, it was Shade Room who, I'm going to say, unintentionally led the charge of ruining that spark. Because, Shade Room, they just be throwing anything up on their page, and they got mad followers.
I'm not saying for y'all. I'm not saying for everybody that watches it. But some of y'all motherfuckers only get your news from the Shade Room.
That's true.
Not from CNN, not from NBC.
True.
I'm not saying you watch it for the whole hour or two. Y'all only get your fucking news from Shade Room.
You have that myopic viewpoint on a lot of stuff. Broaden your horizon.
Even though CNN and CBC or whatever the fuck those shits is, they also have a myopic. NBC, they also have a myopic viewpoint when it comes to...
No, they have an agenda. No, Fox, all of them.
They don't have an agenda, but I'm saying, people that only say, oh, okay, for example, what's the best thing I can say? I don't know. Let's do anything in the Shade Room happened, right? And some of y'all don't even read the whole fucking story. Y'all just see the caption
and run with it.
Y'all see the caption. I said, now here's what happened. This is the exact way they do it. I'm on my phone, blah blah. I see the caption. Oh, this XYZ happened. double tap, like, don't even scroll down and look at what the shade room actually says about it.
Because they can't read the big words. A lot of these people can't even read.
Deadass.
I'm like, how you wearing Balenciaga and you can't spell, bro? You can't even spell BMW. How you driving that car, bro?
I don't mean to digress, bro, but like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this country does promote superficial looking good over being able to read. Like, look at the public school system, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that's just
okay. You know what? I never understood that because you're right. I remember back in 3rd grade, we had this teacher, Russian. That's crazy that there's a Russian involved here. My Russian 3rd grade teacher, Miss Klanova. Decent teacher, very hard as nails. But I remember she told us. 3rd grade? Yeah, she was Russian, bro. Probably come from war-torn Kiev or something, war-torn Moscow.
You have some very strong opinions about Russia, man.
Bro, chill. Anyway, I remember she told us, like, yeah, your test scores are like the pipeline to prison. And like, I remember in 3rd grade, I'm sitting there thinking, bro,
what is
this? Like, of course I passed, you know what I mean? 4s on the state test, you know what I mean? Get it done.
To prison, bro.
But bro, imagine how old are you in 3rd grade? Like 8, 9 years old?
Yes, my nigga.
Imagine being
7.
told,
You're actually
like,
7.
if you failed this test, yeah, you might go to jail. Like, when you're like 21, you might be in jail. What?
And you know what's ironic is that she actually said something that a lot of people say is the same way like school systems are. Like, it is a
pipeline, school to prison
pipeline. Yeah, bro. So it's crazy.
I don't know if that is still the thing, but I remember that was a thing. But it is. That's crazy. But yeah, it's wild. Like, you're supposed to be, you know what I mean? You're my teacher. You're here to educate me, and that's what you.
But
that's
even
not
the teachers
motivation,
have to follow a certain. That's why everything.
No, but that's not motivation in any sense of the word, bro. Like,
it's not. But that's how they start. They start to demotivate the kids, and then the kids feel like school is pointless, and then the kids join the gangbang, and as you said, it's pointless.
How it's okay. I thought you meant like this was their tactic. I was about to be like, no. What tactic have you seen? Because
I don't know what their tactic really is. I'm a drag guerrilla warfare gangster, but like I don't really know what they tactic is.
I
think their tactic is more so embed their own beliefs into the classroom because they know that like they can't reach you in your home. Like all due respect, the LGBTQ situation, they're starting to embed that heavy in schools and bro. You know what I mean?
No, but there's a lot of things that they embedded heavy in schools. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's just sucky that this is the kind of system that we've been like brought up in, and we kind of just gotta
I will say, my pastor, he said something that like it made me respect him, and it made me realize that like. Contrary to popular belief, religion and real world definitely can go hand in hand. Even for as messed up and jaded as this world is today. Because I remember he spoke on this topic, and he has a but sometimes his views a little askew and a little myopic. But like he said, your job as a teacher is to teach my kid, not raise my kid. You do ABC, you do 1, 2, 3. But you don't instill values or those serious conversations in my child. That's my job. And when he said it, like it resonated. Because most of the time, most of these like pimps and preachers clothing out here on the Ave would have probably just been like, this is a sin and this is a sin. And if you live like this, you're going to hell, blase, blase. But he really spoke to the topic of this type of like lifestyle and how it is in the world. And he was like, regardless of like how I feel, that's none of your business what I do behind my closed doors. It's my job to make sure that my kid can navigate in the best way possible and understand this topic. But that's not for you to teach them. That's on me. That's on the mother. You know what I mean? It's on the home front. And I was like, facts. Like I'm sitting there in church. I'm like, I agree.
I could agree too, but then it also is case by case basis. Only because some kids don't really got parents that either they don't got parents, the parents don't care. Like
their parents aren't like educated on
raising kids.
Kids raising kids, bro. So like their own viewpoint on certain things isn't fully developed. So like, all due respect, a 22-year-old with like a 3-year-old, 4-year-old son. You're not even like a full adult that's gonna be taken serious. So like, what values are you really teaching your kid when like every other weekend you out in the club and grandma has your child? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you really? You know what I mean? Like,
No, I feel you, bro, because it doesn't really make any sense to. That's why there's an ancient proverb saying that it takes a village to raise a child. I don't know if it was an African proverb or a Greek one.
Actually.
Yeah,
it does take a village.
it really do. Like sometimes
It
you do
does
need
take
the
a
teachers
village.
to raise the kids. It's just the system that we're currently in. It doesn't allow that, but like you do need teachers to raise
No.
kids sometimes.
It's
You
just
do
system
need
America.
the
You
path.
can make that happen because
We can.
my village consisted of him, his parents, my friend CJ. His mother owns the daycare I've been to my whole life. My mother looked after both of them. If she saw them in the street and getting into trouble, like my mom straight up saved one of my friends who stole a piece of candy, and like the guy in the store was making it a whole big thing trying to call the cops, and she literally told my friend, "Run! Like, what are you doing?"
Wow,
She
period.
stood in front of like between them, and she was like, "Run, bro!" Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because he's doing too much. Like, obviously don't steal, but like there are people who are gonna put 100 on 10, and then she seen that same friend again and had that conversation with him, like, "Yo, what you did was wrong," but like there are people who overdo
Here's
it.
a question for everybody.
What's going on?
Like, I'm gonna go on a little spiel, but I want y'all to think about this question while I do it. When was the last time y'all attended a block party? Now, the reason I say this is because about it takes a village. The reason I said it earlier a little bit. I find like gangbanging is corny because it is now. Back in the day, like early 2000s when we were growing up, early 2000s, being in the gang was not more
To
about the
protect the block.
activities. It was more to protect the block.
Protect the block.
It looked after the kids on the block. They made sure the kids were safe. They had money a little bit every now and then. If an ice cream truck
They
rolled
rent
by,
the ice cream truck for the day.
exactly. If the ice cream truck rolled by, they said, "Yo,
Here's the stack of bread.
Yeah.
You staying here. This
And
is
you-
for us today."
yeah." You had a block party.
And then they bring him a tray of food.
Yeah.
I remember they would bring the ice cream man some food. Like,
That
yo, here.
sounds nice.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You never seen
Remember,
that?
I ain't grow
She
up
was
over
grow up
here.
here. That's
Oh,
what.
that's
But,
But like
true.
during the early 2000s, if you had a
that's
block party, you
crazy.
had the bounce
sounds
house,
nice.
a
Yeah.
slide, a water thing,
Yeah.
and the block would pay
And the
for
block
it.
would pay for it.
And they got a pony sometimes. Like,
I remember,
Yeah.
you know how he knew it was coming? Because they put mad flyers on
Yeah.
everybody's car. And my dad, he'd be a part of it, but he'd be like, my dad don't be playing. All
Get
right,
that shit
I
off
know.
my car, bro.
Yeah, bro.
and
It
everybody
would hit
contributed.
every time. Yeah,
Everybody
contributed something.
You'll see people that you've never seen on the block for a while. If they moved in,
They'll pull up. They'll come with something.
Yeah.
People from the other block, like one down, would come with stuff and come party, and
Yeah.
it was calm. Now, if you tried to do that, hell,
that was a community. That was again.
that was the
I
community.
say I was never in the gang. I never liked that lifestyle. But during those times, I respected it.
It was a respecting it.
I
'cause
respected it.
They had code. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
This might be a bit of a
They knew-
conspiracy
'cause-
theory. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cut you guys off,
Go
but what
ahead.
if the whole like COVID shit was one of their ways of solidifying no more block parties, low key?
No, that been gone though.
No,
Wait,
black
really?
party's been gone.
No, they been gone.
Oh,
They
okay,
been
okay,
gone.
Been
Like
you see them every now and then
The-
for school, but
to
not,
answer
yeah.
to answer your question, the last block party I think I went to was like 2011, 2010. Like
Oh wow.
when we were kids,
before I
kids.
moved
Like
back
yeah.
Damn.
Like it's been a minute, but
I see them
I
every now and
remember
then.
those.
Yo,
but
this
they don't hit the
generation,
same.
bring back block parties, bro.
You can't because.
We can't.
No, because
like each other.
people don't like each other. People got drama. You don't really know your neighbors, so you don't even know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
That's why you have the block party. Get to know each other.
That's not how that works.
That's not how it
you already-
works?
Nah, you
I'm
already
being
supposed to have
naive?
that some
The way
sort of-
the
Damn.
block
sort
party
of
works,
rapport.
obviously they all had to get approval of cities most of the
You
time.
have to get
but like the
approval,
thing
yeah.
is, people in the block
precinct,
in the block would say, "Hey, you know what? Me, you, X, Y, Z. Let's all do
Let's
this.
come together.
Let's come together.
It'd be a committee or a commission. They put up the bread, and then they go to the precinct. I remember how it goes. They go to the precinct. They get the word like, "All right, y'all valid. Okay, cool." Then
They get the block off the
bring
street.
the blockade to you and let you know, "All right, this is for whatever day."
They say no parking on some time.
Yeah, and then they give you the if you didn't print them yourself, they gave you the flyers, and they were like, "Okay, this has been sanctioned by like." I live by the 67 precinct, so let's use that. It's been sanctioned by the 67 precinct. Do your thing from this to this, from this time to this time on this day. Cool, and then yeah, it was what he said, what he described, bro.
And
You really
it-
unlocked the memory.
and there was a precinct
missed
nearby.
out, bro.
The cops would pull up.
The cops, no, here's the thing. Kids love like the siren and everything. A cop would pull up in the
That's
car,
true.
and they'll say, "Hey, you want to use the siren?" I remember,
Yeah.
a block party.
Or they
back in the-
and they end up
yeah.
playing ball or football with
Yeah.
people. Like it actually wasn't like. I understand there's static there, and not everybody's going to trust 12, but like it wasn't as bad as it is now. They'd actually, you know what I mean? It was less
It was a sense of
tense back then. It
community.
was,
Because I've been
bro.
around block parties back in the early 2000s where the cops and the people in the block they ain't fuck with each other. But during a block party, they knew it was for the kids.
They knew what it was.
It was
yeah,
for
they
the
knew what
kids.
it
So they
was.
say, you
They
know
knew
what?
it
You want to
was.
pull up to let people play with the siren? So be
Yeah.
it. People I don't know. I've seen some cops that are kind of cool saying, "Hey, you got a warrant. I'm not just
You got a
stay
warrant?
Running your name during a block party is type crazy.
I'm
Like,
like,
come on now. Come on. You going to arrest me in front of my son?
you
during the block?
all my
Come on
friends,
now.
the people I'm around. I'm
Come
like,
on
nah.
now.
That's crazy.
That's
No,
wild.
but I'm saying it was
Like,
respect. They didn't do
it
that
wasn't
kind of shit.
respecting, yeah.
Nowadays,
They
don't
dead
give a
would.
shit.
Like, nowadays, they pop the whole thing trying to get at one, to everybody out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's kind of that damn, bro.
yeah.
I wish that
times
shit
are
would be
different.
brought back, bro.
No, I see them every now and then, but they don't hit the same. They don't. And it's not even, I'm
I've
nostalgic,
not
like saying,
seen one.
I've seen them for schools. Schools do
Okay,
them.
for school.
I am very proud of schools for doing it. It's thing trying to keep
But
the
it's
hope
not the
alive.
same.
It's not. Because it's not made
not.
by community.
It's not made by the community. And then you got, like, your teachers and your parents were there for the one on the block, too. But, like, you're not going to feel as relaxed. Because, like, at least me, I would feel like I'm being watched. Like, what? Get out of here, bro. Like, I'm not trying to look at Miss So-and-so from, like, 5th period science. Like, get out of here, bro.
Not true. But do you think that
Yeah.
you would feel that way, like, now or when you were a kid?
If I was a kid at a school-sanctioned block party, I don't think it would hit.
Because, okay,
But then again, I feel like I'd be lost in the sauce, too. Like,
I'll give you a little story recently.
Yeah.
It wasn't a block party, but I went back to my old block I used to live at a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The ice cream truck came by. This is what I was working at the time. I seen a whole bunch of kids pop up saying, "Hey," and they had like the low fives, the ones they comments. I gave man $100. I gave man like $100. I had it on me in hand. Whatever they want, give it to them. Keep the change. You good?
Okay.
That was like a full circle moment to me. I think, damn, this is what people really did. And I remember back in those days, that was so special to me.
Better than me.
That was so that was so special to me. Like saying somebody on the block saying, "Hey, I don't know, I got the money from like chores or doing homework or whatever." But I got to save it because somebody on the block got my back.
Okay.
I felt that's one of my memories since doing that full
That's
circle.
true.
I felt so happy. I would love to hear y'all memories, like your favorite thing from like a block party if y'all went. But those
Tell
things,
me.
those things in my childhood were amazing.
Because I really do think that we should bring, because the way how y'all talking about it, it's making me feel like that's something that would really genuinely, you know.
But you know what it is? As fairy tale and as good as it sounds, I'm skeptical. Like, I agree
not
with
a
you.
fairy tale though, because you
No,
know
it
it happened.
happened. But like, if it were to happen now, I could just already tell somebody gonna come through
with a strap.
or something and act.
And
a
the kids
fool.
with the
They
kids.
don't
They don't care about
They
the
don't
kids.
care
That's
no
the
more.
point. They don't care. Like,
Oh,
there's
then
no
that's why you
code.
gotta
There's no
have
code.
that one homie that ready to throw hands if he sees fit get up, because I mean
hands with the
Hand stop
strap.
bullets.
you know what I mean.
I never
y'all.
met no
I'm not really
bulletproof
talking. I'm not really
man,
talking
bruh.
about
That's
actually
in-
throwing the
that's in
dukes up.
Marvel.
That's like
Yeah. Now I get your point,
Yeah.
but like, it's not happening.
ever seen that
think-
joke
I
where they
don't
say
know.
people saying, "Oh, you can be in
Because
shape
imagine if
in
we
shape
let
if
that
you
die
want."
though.
You ever seen that meme where it was like, it's the girl and she's like, oh yeah, my man is like 6'5", 300
Yeah,
pounds,
pounds,
and
like-
he could bench whatever, and then and
Can you
it's
block
Bugs
bullets?
Bunny like this, like
Yeah.
Like,
'cause-
Pull out
Bullets?
that, and him the little Western thing, pull out that
Yeah,
big
bro.
tent.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. It's just
What is hand stopping, bro?
true.
And
Yeah,
a lot of people
true.
cannot fight, bro. A lot
Yeah.
of people
I said that earlier. People
do
don't run
not
the
fight.
ones.
Cannot or do not fight, bro. They just don't. They're not
They don't-
gonna even bother.
They don't run the
Yeah.
ones. They don't accept the loss.
Oh,
That-
They
absolutely
cannot
not.
accept the loss. I
A
saw
lot
a
of
vi-
people can't accept failure, and embarrassment.
I saw a video the other day, like two people scrapping. It was a little joke video. One person got knocked out. He was about to go in. He was on the ground, right?
Mhm.
But this guy started running because he saw the other guy go in his pants.
I seen that.
I'm like,
I seen that. I know exactly.
it was a joke. But I
Was
think
it in the skinny jeans,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I seen that.
It was a
movie,
joke.
yeah.
When I thought about that thing, damn, this is really how it
It's
is.
true,
They
yeah.
can't take a loss. None of y'all can. Y'all either pull off the strap
It's
or get
because
your
the
homies
pride and
something.
the ego is too large, you know? I think that's the
But
problem for real.
I'm gonna go back to what I said last episode.
Talk to us.
Bro, a lot of people got hero syndrome. Like, a lot of people feel like they're the main character of life or a main character of whatever, and it's like,
I
cool.
think that that's a lot of
Whatever,
people in America.
whatever. It definitely is an American thing. That is a fact. But like, that's cool for you, but bro, that's not the real world, bro. Your
That
life
part.
might be crazy, but we got our own situation too. And realistically, most of the time, the people who swear they crazy don't match someone who's actually like
Yeah.
quiet
Who's actually
storm lunatic,
crazy,
like,
bro.
Who will really like
Who really
do it
thinks
to you and
dead
not
ass?
care, bro.
Like, and they be holding
know what I
themselves
mean?
back every day. Every day they hold themselves back.
I work with a coworker.
Damn, what's
I'm not gonna call him by name. He know who he is. Son has like, I don't want to say uniform, but a specific fit he wears for work, and he mad quiet. He be like, he's solid. Just he don't speak. He don't nothing. But when people be, and this is people like in the street, be pissing him off for real, cause he be trying, bro. The way his voice jumped from like 2 to like 110. Like son be, and they be looking at him every time like, oh, I didn't know. Like, yeah, bro. I be laughing every time. Like, I knew it was coming. Like, he tried, bro. Like, and that's my point. Like, don't push people a button because
actually,
you don't know, bro.
For all my little nerds out there, y'all know RDC World.
Yeah.
It's a group that got really big, but they had a video about this one guy. He's trying to fight this other guy, and the guy's name, crazy one, was named John.
Mm-hmm.
He said he got the metal plate in his mouth that like fit a bulldog.
I know exactly what.
Like, again, you might think you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You'll run to little John in life thing with a bulldog and a fight with a metal plate in the mouth, and you're gonna see what's up for real.
You know what RDC World video, this conversation, and that made me think of. The caption was villains when they have to face Goku, and the guy was talking staticky, and Goku was talking that same in the video. But like every time Goku was like, "So what's up then? So let me show you crazy." It would pan to a different person, and the name above it would be Krillin. It would be Krillin. Like. So let's say I'm talking crazy to you, and like, so what up then? So what you want to do? Huh? Like, mind you talking to me. So what up then? Yeah, I'll beat your ass, mind you. We the one with the issue. Yeah. And each time, like, the person playing Krillin be like, yo, I'm not even saying nothing. It's not even involving me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I guess it goes back to the point where people can't take a loss. Right? Like, y'all pick fights with
nobody. Pick and choose who.
Y'all have fights with nobody have no business in the issue.
Yeah, pick and choose.
I've seen, like, again, I've walked down the street. I've seen two niggas yell at each other. Saying, yo, and saying, yo, you know, the black words saying, I'm about to really start. Yo, so what's up then? I'm watching. I'm minding my business. I have my headphones in. I'm kind of, I'm just calmly walking, but walking slowly, so I'm not really in the way. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I'm watching the entire thing and say, so what's up then? Mm-hmm. I'm, you know how when you walk by ish, you kind of size people up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Word.
So I'm seeing the one that's being loud is kind of small. I say, okay, yo, if y'all really gonna scrap, you probably gonna lose.
Yeah.
Okay. This nigga, mind you, he took one step, went to the left. Unfortunately, he hit a lady.
Oh.
He swung on a lady.
And she took a left turn.
And she went down, unfortunately. I felt really bad.
She went down.
And now, I saw the guy was kind of shocked that he did that. Like, I don't know if it was intentional or not. But he said, yo, you saw what I fucking did to her, y'all neck. I'm like,
get the fuck.
Yo know that cat meme, bro?
I'm like,
that's
like, I'm watching this.
I'm gonna do that to you.
And like everybody around us say, yo, we were looking at him saying, you know how like you just know.
Is he like 5'5" or shorter?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe like 5'2"
Oh yeah, short man. Come
on, cause
pipe down, little mama. Shut up, bitch. I would have been.
Shut up, my bad. I'm thinking about wrong.
Pipe down, little mama.
It's 5'4" maybe.
Bro, I'm looking at your milk.
No,
you ever drink your milk?
You ever had like telepathy link with everybody around?
Yes, bro. You're all looking at the same thought.
Go drink your milk, Pee Wee.
We were looking at him saying, "This
motherfucking
Napoleon ass nigga, bro."
The good news is, people helped the lady up, and the guy that he was fighting, him like 2 other people beat the shit out of him. I'm like, yo,
good.
This man was good,
right?
They should have wedgied him. They should have wedged him.
Yeah, he was huddled up on the street like, bro, gangster. Cause
short little bitch.
I'm like, first of all, you basically pussy out of the fight.
Excuse me.
That's wild, bro.
You say I'm not gonna get into this fight.
Why y'all short people be having big people energy? Yo, God made you short for a reason. You short little bitch.
Okay, wait.
You should have drank your milk. Hold on. You should have drank your Nutriment. You should have had this energy for your vegetables.
Bro.
How dare you, bro? How dare you, bro?
How do we get
I don't care if you built like Kevin Hart or The Rock, bro. You look like a tough piece of shit. You short bastard. How dare you?
It's only the select few short people that beat asses.
Because you know they be like mad.
Yeah, they do.
They look like a pit bull. Like, what's wrong with you?
If somebody looks like The Rock and that's kind of short, that's a dwarf.
Yeah, bro, like, man, bro, should have drank your milk, hit the poor lady, like, knocked her whole groceries
That shit is crazy, bro.
I felt so bad watching that.
Yo.
I guess that's why God made him short, because he knew that they had some anger issues that could only be contained in a small vessel.
I call these stories from the hood.
Napoleon complex, bro. I'm not taking. I'm not taking nobody that's. I'm not taking you,
bro. And Matt, you just kick him.
Kick you, dwarf. Get up out of here.
That's because you tall, bro. I'm short, so I would have to really meet them at their level. Like I can't.
But the guy he described is shorter than. How tall are you?
Like 5'3", 5'4", maybe.
Oh yeah, he's about
I'm not sure how
You know what I'm
He
saying?
might have been on the pavement with the groceries too.
Okay, excuse me.
First
You might have. We at eye level. All you gotta do is just jerk your one time in the eyeball. Just boop. You're done. Just imagine. Could never be me. I'm sorry.
All right.
That's why I don't fight.
I'll be honest. I hate the internet because as I was telling that story, as you were giving that little rant too, I thought like a whole thing. You remember like a year ago or a year and a half ago, there's like a little trend where people go and bust through a door thing. Imagine what would you do if we break in your house and these like two little short people got in, and a guy literally just saw some action figures on the ground, just pushed it.
Yeah, bro, like short.
Nah, the short jokes get out of hand.
Okay. All
Why
jokes
y'all
aside.
do this?
All right, short queens, short kings. All right, you guys are royalty. I mean. It's not my fault you're cut off as Lord Farquaad, okay? It's not my fault.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
so how are you going to say that you...
No. Should have drank your milk. Should have been on them veggies. You should have figured it out, okay? Don't be mad at me because God blessed me with height in all the right places, you know what I mean? Because that's what it be, too. They be temperamental because they know they can't keep up with their partner, you know what I mean? And look, now the poor old lady carrying her milk, carrying her water, spilled it on the floor because this guy want to go and punch her and act big, bro. Like, grow up.
Mean to punch her.
It still happened though.
It did happen.
Grow up. Oops, you can't do that. Stretch up or something. Like, do something, bro.
Bro, that's not overkill, bro. Let the nigga rock. He already get his ass kicked for being short, and now you just greasing him for being more short, bro.
I'm part of the problem. I'm not here to be the solution.
I'm here to be the solution.
I'm part of the problem. You know?
The solution is. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Would you date? No. Would you date someone that's your height or shorter?
I have, bro. I don't discriminate, bro.
She's an anomaly. I'm mad that she.
Hear me out. I swear to God. I'm not gonna say names, but like, you know, he was a bit skinny. I think he was the same weight or maybe a little lighter than me.
Did you enjoy yourself? Because I know you wanted to wear heels. You wanted to look good. You want that big,
I still wore heels.
Strapping.
I was the type of
wore heels.
Yeah, and I used to put my arms around niggas.
That's crazy.
At that point, I gotta go.
No,
listen, man. He knew who I was, though. He knew that I was that nigga. Like,
you was giving him nightmares. Son wanted to hang himself against a freaking speed bump. He wanted
but he fucked with it, though. I'm not gonna lie. He did.
That's crazy. He must have had visions of climbing trees or something.
He did.
That's crazy.
He did have visions of climbing trees.
Little monkey. He wanted to climb a tree. Like, yo.
Nah, but I really don't. I would date somebody that's my height. It just depends, because I do find that the short kings, y'all are like compensating for not being tall, but it's weird. Like, we have to like walk on eggshells around y'all, because if we act like we got too much big dick energy, and you feel like you don't got enough big dick energy, then you mad.
But I just said that, and he was calling me out.
Hear me out. The way how he said it, the way how he said it was very aggressive. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be understanding.
All right.
So she rather lie to y'all than give it to y'all straight.
I'm not lying.
Time out. You know, if we let this conversation go forever, because we'll leave it up to y'all. Would y'all want your partner to be your height, shorter or taller? Let us know in the comments, and I'll read out the answer. We'll see.
Tall kings.
Okay,
but
all right. I'll wrap this up. All right, let's all right, hold on. All right, all jokes aside, all right.
Yo,
I will say, regardless of all the jokes that were made here, we hope that everybody is well. Get your mental checked out.
Facts.
All sizes and shapes and everything are accepted and lovely. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything is on point and up to par. And honestly, real quick, I don't believe the Will Smith situation. We didn't really get to touch on that, but yeah,
he's gonna be a Will Smith fan until he dies.
Bro, I think people are trying to sell.
We don't know what to do.
Books, and I mean, yo,
we know what to do. We know.
Yo, Will Smith, Will Smith, leave Jada, bro. I know she's not directly involved. I blame Jada, bro. Leave Jada, Will. It's Jada's fault. All
right,
but this has been a great episode of a bunch of fools.
Again next week,
We'll be back at it again next week.
Oh, Lord.
Love. All right, take care.
Doses.
Peace.
Yeah.